Hi, this is John Douglas with Re-Inhabit. We are standing at ground zero of a project, 3535 multi-view, that we've just finished. It's a great house. It was built well, but it wasn't finished well. And so we scooped it up and decided to give it the treatment that we felt it deserved. So out front, just to start with, the driveway, we had to redo the driveway for several reasons. One, it was heinously ugly, and for the other reason, it wasn't compacted properly. And so over here in this corner, you could see that the driveway had sunk a couple of inches, and that was just because they hadn't bothered to compact the dirt before they poured the concrete. So what we did is we hired a soil engineer, and we properly compacted the dirt, and then we put in a really nice stamped concrete treatment right here. We did a lot of improvements. We did a new gate. It's all mahogany. It's much higher than the original gate. The original gate was about half this size, and we felt that this house deserved a little privacy. We also put a parking area in and another pedestrian gate on that side, and you can see there's a little path. Whereas before, the wall just kind of kept going. It didn't make any sense. To about right, I don't remember exactly, somewhere in here. So what we decided to do was demo this wall right here, and we built this little wall, and we just created a little more off-street parking. And then we put that gate in and a couple of posts, and a simple idea, but a pretty major transformation. Because one of the things is off-street parking because the house is so close to the street. So this is an idea that illustrates just, doing something simple but making a big difference. We also put this lower patio area out front so that there's just more outdoor living space. And then we did things. We replaced the columns. They were this hideous foam. We replaced them with mahogany. We actually retrofitted these front doors. There used to be a really ugly stained glass treatment, and so we added these mahogany panels and just simplified it and made it a lot more elegant. We added a trash enclosure so you don't have to look at the trash cans, day in and day out. Just completely redid the sidewalk, the planters, everything is redone out front here. One of the interesting things was when the driveway was sinking, it was also pushing that wall out just a little bit. And so the previous owner thought that the foundation was compromised. Well, after we had our soils engineers come out and our structural engineers, the original architect, the original engineer, everyone said, and it's obvious, that this foundation is perfectly fine. It's all the peripheral concrete that they did, some steps, the driveway, where it wasn't compacted properly. So we had to come back and fix those problems. But the good news is the house is, like the Rock of Gibraltar. It's not going anywhere. So we're going to go ahead and go into the house now, and we can explore some of the things we did inside. Come on with me. All right, so we're here in the entry, and one of the first things that we did was we replaced all of the flooring. It was wood floor, travertine, wood floor, travertine. It kind of looked like a flooring store that went out of business or something. So we felt like all of the flooring needed to make sense. So we replaced all this wood flooring, we painted everything, we added these lovely cabinets for storage, and we redid all the bathrooms and the kitchen. So let's go into the kitchen. That's a pretty big transformation. We added these lights. The light before was a weird little track light right here. So a lot of things we did were simple, but we don't know why the former builder didn't do these things. So move the light over. Now you can have your dining room table. It's out of the way of the passage. Very simple things. We added this wood. It was just drywall before. Come on into the kitchen. We replaced this floor, it was a really dirty, tumbled travertine, so we replaced it with this really nice, smooth noche travertine. We painted the cabinets, changed the hardware, and we added all these lovely appliances, the oven. Yeah, so it was just kind of a refresh. We added these lights. Otherwise, there was, that's all it needed. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention was we added in all these arches. So we did that arch, this arch, and that arch right there. This is the major transformation with the kitchen. And then, like I said, we kind of added in some of these wood treatments to make the home feel a little more custom, It just seemed unfinished once again. So next, let's go downstairs and we can look at some stuff we did down there. We did all of our own staging, and so this is my favorite right here. This is this lovely boat. One of our team members is an artist, so this is some of his artwork. We think that more custom and unique staging and art presents the house better, and it makes it feel more desirable, frankly. So let's come in here. One of the things we did is we moved the door to right here. If you come this way, this door used to be here, and we were standing in hallway. So this was a huge amount of wasted space. So we moved the door to there. We added this arch and this little bookshelf, and this sort of became a nice mother-in-law suite or guest suite, if you will. Come right through here. We replaced all of the bathroom fixtures. Turn that fan off. So we replaced it with this really cool, vibey, reclaimed furniture. And we retrofitted this cabinet into a vanity, and it's fun. So we were just trying to give the house a little bit of soul, if you will. And then, the whole house already had all these great balconies. Most of the bedrooms have their own private balconies. Come right through here. Right in here is, so the whole house is a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath. So this is actually the smallest bedroom. We really didn't do much in here. It didn't need anything. We did a few cool things in the master bathroom. So come right through here. Now the master bathroom was pretty weird. What had happened before, there was a really odd and not so attractive vanity cabinet vanity. So we took all of that out. We retrofitted this cabinet. We put these sinks on. We made these mirrors from scratch. And we put in this toilet room. This was not here before. If you come right over here, it's kind of cramped. But what was here before was there was a bidet right here, and then there was a toilet, and we felt like it was all wrong. So we took the bidet out. We created a nice self-enclosed toilet room. And if you're in the bathtub, you can pull a towel out right there. So it was kind of a fun treatment. And then we also changed the bathtub out, and we changed the tile right here because it was incomplete. So another thing that we did was we put this sliding door hardware on because we couldn't do a pocket door, and if you had a swinging door, it would just hit this thing. So this was a good solution for right here. So that is the master bath transformation. This is the master bedroom, and it's got its own fireplace. It's a really great big space. It's really a master suite. There's a sitting area right there. It's got a great little private balcony with a view. It's a really nice space. Okay, now the third floor is where we did our biggest transformation. So let's go. One of the things that's different is when we bought this house, the bottom floor that we're on now was only this room right here that we're standing in. This was completely sealed off, and that doorway through there was completely sealed off. We believe that the original builder either ran out of time or ran out of money or patience or all three. So they just decided to seal off that space and sell it as is. So the opportunity for us was to put those doorways in, open up the rooms, and add 2 more bedrooms to the house, which makes it transformed this whole bottom floor. So it went from a room with a closet to a family room, 2 bedrooms, bathroom, and kitchenette. We turned this closet into a bathroom. So let me turn some lights on so you can see. This is a bearing wall, so we really couldn't change this. So what we decided to do was put the sink and mirror right here, and then we have the toilet and the shower right in there. And the beauty of this is it's a 3-story house, so you don't have to go traipsing back up the stairs to go to the bathroom. It's all down here. The other cool thing that we did was we put in a little kitchenette right here. So you can come over here and make yourself a drink or get a snack or whatever, and you can hang out in the TV family room. Come right through here. This is another bedroom that we added. We staged it as an office. We added these bookshelves. It doesn't take much, but if you just do some details and you give the house a little love, it really reads well. And so all of these little finishing touches just make it feel custom, and it makes it feel high-end. So, which it is. It's a really nice house. So we added walk-in closets to both of the new bedrooms. So if you come right through here, we typically don't build out the closets because that's such a custom thing. But what happens is when people buy the house, the first question they have is, "Do you have a closet guy?" And then we say, "Yes." So this is the other bedroom that we added, and it's actually a much bigger room. And so, look at this is a king-size bed, and it's just a huge, wonderful room. We thought that if a large family moved in, their teenage kids might want to live down here and whatever. So we also added a walk-in closet right over here. Once again, we have not built the closet out because they'll probably want to design it themselves. So, but here it is, it's big. And then an interesting note about the staging is we rented furniture from 2 different companies, and then we also have our own inventory. So we feel like we get a better product when we do it ourselves. The backyard was just kind of a slope. There was nothing back there. So what we did is we just put in a terraced garden. So there was very little flat area back here. So we just tried to capture a little more flat space, and we have a path down there, and then we just put in these planters and these steps. And really, I think it's just an opportunity for somebody that wants to garden, or they may want to put a pool in or a deck. We don't know. That's going to be for the buyer to decide.